I'm Todd Patterson. Welcome to Build Magic. This first video is an explanation, uh, kind of an introduction to the channel, and I'll explain what Build Magic is about and what future episodes will offer. For about 30 years, I've been um, in a career designing and building unique modern homes. I've been fortunate to have been involved in about 40 projects, mostly single family residential, a few boutique hotels, and some large multi-family structures as well. I've worked on the East Coast and the West Coast of the US. I've worked in Central America, and I've also worked in South America. I have a passion for architectural design, and I also enjoy engineering. I have extensive hands-on experience in all the associated construction trades like concrete, steel, carpentry, plumbing, electrical, etc. And I'm also a certified airplane mechanic. I draw and read plans in Spanish and English and speak both pretty well. And my career business model has been what I'll call a semi-nomadic model in nature. And for many years, what I'll do is I'll go out and find an amazing location with interesting natural anchors in close proximity. Examples would be like a really cool beach, national park, redwood forest, things like that. And then other criteria might be, make sure I've got access to building materials. There might be some tourism in the area and some economic growth. I'll also look at the weather, but number one basically is that the area must be a really cool area. I'll buy an existing home in the area, usually between 30 and 50 years old, start planning a modern redesign and remodel. The projects are not quick flips by any means. These are extensive transformations that usually take 2 to 3 years to complete, and there's a lot of long haul discipline and patience involved, and adherence to a budget is really important. But the ability to work at home is great, and the earnings from the ultimate sale of the properties are rewarding, usually 2 to 3 times the investment of hard cash and sweat equity. I'll spend the first few months in working on the design intent, and then create working plans, and then we'll begin demolition. The hardest part is living on the property during the entire process. So we'll usually do the project in phases, allowing portions of the house to remain livable during the construction. I employ local tradesmen to handle rough ends like mechanical and electrical and plumbing, and then I'll craft the majority of the interior finishes myself. The property behind me is my most recent purchase. It's a 50-year-old structure in the Mojave Desert, and it's about 10 minutes from the amazing Joshua Tree National Park, which is really cool. And the design intent on this property includes style cues from traditional and also modern Japanese architecture, so it should turn out to be a beautiful place. We'll be modifying the interior volume significantly. Almost all of the interior partition walls are coming out, and we're going to create kind of an open floor plan connecting all the social spaces. I bought 200 100-year-old beams from a really old factory in the area just down the road that was being demoed, and we're going to add those to all the ceilings in the house, and also create some heavy beam pergolas out over the exterior patios. The original large garage on this house, we're converting into a giant social kitchen. It's going to have a couple like social lounges, little lounge spaces in the actual kitchen. The original kitchen we're converting into a new private study with shoji screens and traditional tatami floors. And we're adding 2 new bedrooms off the back of the house with their own bathrooms. That'll give us a total of 4 beds and 4 baths, to make the house a little more large and to handle larger groups. Exterior changes are also planned, and we've got like an 80-foot entry loggia, a jacuzzi, a social pit that's sunken in the backyard, a fire pit, and a few other cool things. We're adding a 2-space carport, and over the carport we've got a little stargazing deck, which should be really cool. It'll even have a large telescope. We're adding walkways all the way around the home, a couple of Japanese style Zen gardens, and a lot of drought resistant local desert plants. In the upcoming videos, I'll share as much architectural design, strategy, building assembly knowledge, and give insights to the designer builder's journey, and I'll share as much as I can. New Build Magic videos will be out twice a week, and should be a lot of fun. Hope you can join me, and thank you for your time.